Red means stop, green means go. But have you ever wondered why? Why not blue for stop and purple for go? We obey these colours without thinking, every single day. But their authority isn't ancient or even obvious. It's the product of accidents, war, innovation, and instincts.
Before traffic lights ruled the road, trains ruled the rails, and they were a mess. Accidents were common, so railway engineers began experimenting with colour-coded signals. In the 1830s, trains used a trio of signals: red for stop, white for go, and green, curiously, for caution. But white? It turns out white wasn't the wisest choice. In 1914, a red lens popped out of a railroad signal, exposing the bright white bulb underneath. A conductor mistook it for go. The result? A head-on train collision. This disaster forced engineers to reassess. Red remained stop, green became go, yellow, which was bright and hard to miss, was promoted to caution.
Meanwhile, on the streets of Victorian London, a different sort of chaos is unfolding. Horse-drawn carriages clashed with pedestrians. The streets became battlegrounds. So a railway engineer named John Peake-Knight had an idea. Why not use railroad signals on the roads? So he did, and he installed gas-powered red and green signal lights outside the Houses of Parliament.
And it worked, for about a month, until a gas leak caused an explosion that injured the operator. The system was abandoned, but the colours stuck. Even in failure, the logic of red and green had taken hold.
Fast forward to 1920, America is motorizing. Cars are everywhere, and so are accidents. Over 4,000 Americans died in car crashes in 1913 alone. They had police officers directing traffic manually, often from towers, using lights and whistles, but it wasn't enough.
Then came William Potts, a Detroit police officer and electrical tinkerer. In 1920, he built the first three-colour traffic light: red for stop, green for go, and yellow for caution. It was a simple system, but revolutionary. By 1935, the US government standardized the system nationwide. Soon, red, yellow, green became the global language of motion.
And yet, for all its simplicity, the brilliance of the system lies in its choice of colour. Red is the longest visible wavelength on the spectrum. It pierces fog, smoke, and darkness. Psychologically, it signals urgency, alarm, and danger. We don't just see red, we react to it. Green, on the other hand, is calm, safe, reassuring. It signals growth and permission. Studies even show green reduces stress and improves focus.
The colour choices weren't random. They were optical, emotional, and evolutionary. Our primate ancestors learned to spot ripe red fruit against the background of green leaves. Distinguishing red from green was a survival skill, baked into our biology. Now, our lives depend on it, every time we hit the road.
Today, red and green are more than just colours. They're cultural codes. Embedded into the global consciousness, understood everywhere. Green lights mean go, red flags mean danger. But this code wasn't born in a lab, it was forged in chaos.
It came from a broken lens and a gas explosion. From disasters and decisions, from instinct and industry, from railroads and revolutions. And that's why, today, two colours control the movement of billions. A silent system we all obey. Not because we have to, but because it works. Because in a fast-moving world, we don't just need direction, we need clarity, we need contrast.
And sometimes, we need a disaster to show us what matters. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.